Good evening students, welcome back to our channel Exactity. So we are going to discuss about some frequently asked speaking cue cards in the month of September. From September 1st, which all are the cue cards they are keep on asking. So we will go in detail related to that. Then you will get some idea what all things you need to concentrate in your real exam. Okay, so let's start with our video. So the first cue card, describe a place in your country that you think is interesting. You need to talk about a place in your country which you find so interesting. You like to recommend to others. So where it is, how you know about it, what special features it has, about the specialities of that particular place, and explain why you think it is interesting. What are things you can able to do over there, okay, which makes it so interesting now. So that is the first cue card. And the second cue card, describe a person who enjoy cooking for others. You need to talk about a person who likes to cook for others, and you should include who is that person, what he or she likes to cook, about the key dish, who he or she cooks for friends or family, and explain why he or she enjoy cooking. Maybe from the childhood days itself he like to cook, or that person is professionally a chef, in the sense definitely they like to cook for others. So you need to explain well about that. And moving further, describe an occasion when you waited a long time for a nice thing. You are waiting for a long time for getting a good result or for a good outcome. So when it happened, what the nice thing was, what about that good thing, and how long you waited for that, why you waited for a long time, what is the reason behind that, why you want to wait for a so long time, and explain how you felt about the experience, about that waiting time. After that, when you received the outcome, how you felt about that. Moving further, the fourth one, describe a good advertisement that you think is useful. You just saw one advertisement and you felt that that is relevant for the society, or that is a good piece of advertisement. So where you see it, that means from any internet platform or in television or during your travel, what it shows about that particular content and why you think is useful, and also explain how you feel about it, what you are feeling towards that particular advertisement, which makes you to buy anything, means you can include that too. Moving further, the fifth one, describe a piece of good advice that you gave to someone. You need to talk about a piece of good advice that you give to someone, to your niece or cousins or friends or colleagues, anyone. So who you gave the advice to, you, what the advice was, why you gave the advice, and explain how he or she followed your advice, whether that person followed your advice and how they followed that particular advice and what is the result of that. Sometimes we will give good advice but it will not end up in a good results. Okay, so you can just explain about that. And moving further, describe a successful business person you know. You need to talk about a successful business person you know. If you already studied about a famous person and that person is a businessman, in the sense you can just talk about that same thing, the same card you can apply. So whenever you are preparing one new card, so try to think about which all answers you already studied or you already planned. The same thing maybe you can apply here also by making some modification. So think and prepare your cue cards. Okay, always it's better to prepare the jumbo cards, one answer for so many questions, how you can able to utilize it maximum. So think and plan your answers. So describe a successful business person you know. The sub question, who is that person, how you know him or her, what business he or she does, and explain why he or she is successful. And the seventh one, describe a difficult task that you completed at work or study that you felt really proud of. You completed any particular task and you are really proud about the result or about that particular task. So describe a difficult task that you completed at work or related to your study that you felt proud of. That may be related to your internship program or your field work, or related to any paperwork, or work related, means based on your field you can talk about that. So what the task was, how you completed it, why the task was difficult, and why you were proud of the completion of the task. You put so many effort and spared a lot of time, means definitely we will be proud about the outcome of that. Then the next one, describe a park or a garden in your city. You need to talk about a park or a garden in your city. So where it is, when you like to go there, what it is like, and explain why you like to visit that particular garden. The next one, eighth one, describe a happy memory from your childhood. You need to talk about a happy memory from your childhood days. What happened, when and where it happened, who you were with, and explain why it was a happy experience. You need to talk well about that particular memory or about that particular experience. The ninth one, describe a movie that you watched recently. You need to talk about a movie which you watched recently and you felt really disappointed about that. So when was it? Why you didn't like it? About the content or about the casting? So why you decided to watch it, and explain why you felt disappointed about it, about that movie in detail. So these all are the cards which they are frequently asked in the September month. If there is any other card which you already received, you completed your test, means you can just comment that below, and definitely it will help the others who are planning to write their exams. So try to keep on watching this space to get more updates related to IELTS. God bless you all and stay tuned.